Okay. I believe we are live. So, hello. Good afternoon. Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to OMSI Wednesday. How are you today, says Brandon. I'm very good, Brandon. How are you? I'm very good. Very excited to finally be playing some more OMSI. It's been such a long time. This game, I mean, I'll talk more about it later, but this game is cursed. Every single time I've tried to stream this game, something has happened. So this is actually only the second time that I'm playing this game on stream. But I'm quite excited about it. It's been quite a while since I last played OMSI, but in the meantime, you know, I have been doing a little bit of driving in the game, getting a little bit of practice in, so I understand the controls a little bit better now and stuff like that. And I've also bought a new DLC, which I'll talk more about when we get into the actual game. But as always, we'll give it a few minutes for people to join us. I am currently live on TikTok and YouTube, just to remind you, as always, that I am now on YouTube as well, so if you want to go and watch the live stream over there instead, please feel free. Like I've said before, if you've got access to a computer, then I'd recommend watching on YouTube, because you can watch it landscape, but if you're watching on your phone, then obviously TikTok's going to be the better option. But it's up to you. Watch wherever you so choose. But as I was saying, hello and welcome back to OMSI Wednesday, the first OMSI Wednesday of the year, and the second OMSI Wednesday ever. The last time I played this game was in either October or November, and you may recall that I got a little bit stressed out, and the stream ended after half an hour. However, as I say, I've played the game a bit more in my free time since then. I've gotten to know the game a little bit better, so I'm a little bit more comfortable with how to drive buses now, with how it all works. And we're going to be playing with the Yorkshire Counties DLC. So before I was playing without any DLC installed, but I noticed in the Steam library that there was this Yorkshire Counties DLC. And obviously, as someone from Yorkshire, I thought it'd be interesting to get the DLC and sort of drive in my home turf, as it were. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's not a real location. It's a fictionalized version of Yorkshire. It's like a Yorkshire-inspired route map. But I'm looking forward to trying it out. So, let's dive into the game. As you can see, we've already got everything up and running. And I think I'm gonna just take over an existing bus rather than placing a new one in. So we'll just grab this bus here and get into it. So this is the 83A. And it's currently on autopilot, I think. We'll wait till the driver moves off before we take over. In fact, it would be nice to have a double-decker, but there don't seem to be any about at the minute. Perhaps if I might restart the simulation, actually. Let's do that. And see if we can get us a double-decker. If not, we can always place one in ourselves. But obviously the advantage of taking over a bus that's already in the map is that it's already set up and ready to drive and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. Sorry, it takes a little while to load. Ooh, there we go. Any second now. There we go. Oh, it's at night. Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about it being at night. And there's still no double-deckers about. I'm gonna try one more time, just because I don't want it to be at night. We can actually set a specific time of day, which I think we'll do, just so that it doesn't, you know, just so we don't risk it being nighttime again. We'll go just like midday. There we go. And we'll start waves with interchange again. So as I say, it's a fictional map, but, you know, like Yorkshire inspired. And to be quite honest, I wanted to have a map where I could drive on the left-hand side of the road, because obviously I'm from a left-hand drive country. I'm used to driving, well, I've never actually driven in real life, but in games I'm used to driving on the left-hand side. So I'm glad to have this DLC, you know, based in the UK. Okay, here we are. It's daytime. And now there are no buses around at all. Okay, I think we may have to place a bus down, because it doesn't look like there's going to be any around for us to steal. I also don't know how to move around in free cam mode yet. I haven't figured that one out. I can rotate the camera and I can zoom in and out, but I haven't quite gotten the hang of all the controls yet. Aha, there's a bus coming in there. So I guess we'll take over that. Yeah, let's take this one. Okay, so this is the number... Did it say 8? Yeah, this is the number 8. And look at this, I actually know what I'm doing this time. No no stressing, no rage quitting. I actually know exactly what to do. In theory. We'll see how well it actually goes. And there's markers, you can see the markers floating above the road that tell you where to go. So hopefully, on the whole, it should be a much less stressful experience than the last time I played this game. Because we all remember how that went. There is a little bit of lag, which I apologise for. It's not quite as...
the worst driving I've ever experienced.
Okay,
driver.
Thanks very much. Yeah, sorry, if you might occasionally hear the voice of passengers complaining about the quality of the driving, which is incredibly realistic as someone who travels on buses in Yorkshire quite a lot.
Oh my god!
Stop is waves with trackside.
I'm not even doing that bad a job, shut up. Oh, we're going onto the tram track? Okay. Yeah, there are trams in this map as well, but unfortunately I don't think we can drive them. We're bus only. There we go.
Oh, hello.
What? Oi, did you hear that? The black guy just said oi as he got on. I appreciate the realism in the voice lines. Never thought I'd say that about a bus simulator, but the attention to detail there is appreciated.
The next stop is Wavesworth Garden Centre.
Garden centre, lovely. Nearly. Try not to mount the curb. Service 8 and 9 from depot.
That was close.
Shut up, lady. What does that say? Service 8 and 9 from depot straight ahead. Okay. Whoa, 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 why are we moving? The handbrake's on. It doesn't help that the game has slight lag, says Warren. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lag. It's not the most well-optimized game of all time, I think. Oh, I didn't have the handbrake on. Okay, that explains a lot. I think even the biggest OMSI fans would attest that it's not the best optimized game in the world. So I'm sorry if there is a bit of lag. Oh, is this us? Whoa.
Dear me, this is jolly well unacceptable.
Hello.
Finally, you buy a
Hi,
DLC, says Oost. Yes.
Great, kid.
I finally invested in a DLC, namely the Yorkshire counties. I have to say though, I'm not a big fan of the fact that, you know, you kind of need a DLC to truly appreciate the game. I'm not a fan of those games where the base game is like.
The next stop
I don't
is
want to.
Bath
I don't want to
Fields.
criticize it too heavily. I don't like it when the base game is like incredibly bare bones and you have to buy DLC to like get the full experience. You know what I mean? I've played a few games like that in my time, and the DLC is great. Don't get me wrong. To have no lag in OMSI, you need to install a 4 GB patch. Well, I wasn't aware of that. I'm not going to try and install a patch now in the middle of the stream, but I'll take your word for it. Again, it doesn't help that it is.
Good day, driver. Oh, hello.
It doesn't help that it's originally a German game and there's not. The English documentation for the game isn't the best, so you kind of have to rely on other players to understand how things work. Again, that's not a criticism of the game, because it's a German game, you know. I'm not criticising it for that. I'm just saying
The next
it doesn't
stop
make
is
it very
Granite
easy.
Takeaway.
Oh my god. Maybe you should stick with Scalextrics, mate. Where the hell did you learn to drive?
Will you shut up? Ungrateful passengers. Tell ya. Oh, whoops. Okay, that was my fault, to be fair. Do you play Truck Simulator, says Warren? Yes, I do play Euro Truck Simulator. I'm going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator next Tuesday. So join me for that. I'm still not quite on top of the convoy stuff yet, so I'm not sure if we're going to be playing. Not sure if we're going to be playing convoys for Trucking Tuesday. It might just be single player again, but I am working on getting a convoy set up. I would like to do convoys at some point in the future, because I know a lot of you have been asking to if you could join a convoy with me. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Fisher's Wharf. Oost says you're Dutch, right? I'm not Dutch, no, I'm English. Aston. Okay, I think there's a stop here. It's actually quite a relaxing game when you know how to play it. I'm amazed that I'm saying that because I was so unbelievably stressed last time I played it. But once you know what you're doing, it's very relaxing. And I say that about most simulator games. That's why I like playing, Farming Sim, Euro Truck, Train Sim. I like the relaxing element that they have to them.
The next stop is Windhaven Main Road.
So I'm glad that I can finally appreciate OMSI in the same way as I appreciate those games. It is very, very sort of laid back and calm. I'm not panicking too much. Oost says I was in your live earlier and you said you were Dutch. I don't think so. I've never claimed to be Dutch. Like I say, I'm from the UK. I'm from Yorkshire actually, which is why I bought this Yorkshire Counties DLC specifically, because this is my hometown looks exactly like this. Like, this is basically where I live, and it's great. Like I love being able to go to places in games that are familiar,
Windhaven Lane.
Oh wait, I need to be across here. Whoops.
Maybe you should stick with Scalextrics, mate.
Sorry. I was in the wrong lane for turning. Thanks for following, Riley the Vixen. Very kind of you. Any time. Take your time. Are you sure you're not Dutch? Says Scotty Dog. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Was that a Scouser I heard? Says Warren. Yes, it was. You will occasionally hear the passengers berate me. Why is the... had a bit of a problem with the handbrake then. It wouldn't go off. Yeah, you will occasionally hear the passengers get a little bit antsy.
Where the hell did you learn to drive?
Again, very realistic. I like it. Okay, this is Windhaven Lane. And not one single thanks. Wow.
The next stop is Aston Lake.
Aston Lake. Next stop. I don't know how well you can hear the actual in-game announcements and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any way to turn up those specifically, or if I'd have to turn up the whole in-game audio, but hopefully you can hear the voice lines in-game. No, thank you. Again. Ungrateful swines. They get on the bus, they do nothing but complain.
Chance of wood.
They don't even say thank you when they get off. Is this what it's like to be an actual bus driver? Thanks for following, Ben James. Very kind of you. If you turn in or change lane, you need to do it smoothly because it's comfortable for the passenger. I know that I'm supposed to do it smoothly. I'm just not very good at doing it smoothly. That's the problem. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, you're welcome. Oh, thanks for the game controller, by the way, Warren. Appreciate it.
The next stop is...
Tom says your handbrake should be on when you pull it towards you. It should be, yes. Unfortunately, if I pause the game while the handbrake's in a certain position and then move the handbrake, then unpause the game, it doesn't register that the position's changed. So it's really easy to accidentally flip the handbrake around while the game's paused without realizing it. It'll probably correct itself eventually. Oost says, I am later be a bus driver for a bus company in Belgium. Oh, you training to be a bus driver? That's pretty cool. Do I know what Fellows film is? I don't, Tom, no. Wait, am I supposed to be going... I'm supposed to turn there. Okay. Whoops. Oh, and I can't reverse either because the reverse gear doesn't work properly. Oh, good. Now I've ballsed it up and I can't move. You have to brake and change. Okay, see, this is the problem that I had last time. Because now I'm going to have... Okay, so I put the brake down, then change. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. See, this time, I stayed calm. I did it slowly. And I didn't have 15 people telling me different things. Okay, now I can't go forwards again, though. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the slight hold-up, passengers. We're back on track now. There's a bollard there, though. Is that supposed to go down? Oh, it went down. That's okay. Chankert Terminus. Does it matter which one of these I stop at? I think they're both the same stop. So... off you get. Oh, was that it? Chances... that was it. That was the end of the drive. Great. We were late for the last few stops, but apart from that, we've done pretty well. What map is it, says Tom? This is the Yorkshire Counties map. Okay. So what do I do now? Let's cancel current timetable, and then line 8, tour Sunday, first stop. Wait, where are we now? I've already forgotten what this stop was. It was Chance at Wood Terminus. This is Chance at Wood Terminus. Okay.
The next stop is Chance at Wood.
Okay. Next stop is Chance at Wood. Right. So I think... Well, I think we just drive off again. I guess. Take the handbrake off. Why is the camera really zoomed in all of a sudden? That's better. You need to do the display change, says Oost. You're absolutely right. I did forget to change the display. Okay, it's line 8. Oop, not 78. It's line 8. And we're going to... Well, I don't actually know where this bus is going to. I don't... Let's just display the bus company, because I can't remember where we're actually going. What a great bus driver I am. Ooh. Oh, I've just driven straight through a truck there as well. Even better. Look on the time paper.
The next stop is Chance at Wood.
I don't know where that is. It's on the door of the driver. Well, I can't check it now because I'm in the middle of driving. I'll check it when I get to the next stop. The bus would be a write-off now, says Warren. Yeah, probably. Probably. Okay, we're approaching the next stop. So while we're stopped, I'll figure out where the bus is actually going, and I can change the destination display. Oos says, please buy the OMSI Navigator. It's £10. I'm not going to pay £10 for a GPS for this game. Sorry, no offense. This DLC cost me £21. And I don't think I'm going to play the game often enough. You know? It's a great game, and I'm enjoying it so far, but I don't think it's a game that I'm going to play enough to spend that much money on it. On the door. What's on the door? Where do you mean? Under the money. Under the money. Right. Is one of these things. Aha! So it's Ingleborough Station stand. I couldn't see what stand it was, but it's Ingleborough Station. Okay, thank you, Oost. You've actually helped me. Thank you very much. Ingleborough Station, stand 4. There we go. Now it's got the correct display. Oh, hello. On you get, love. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're ready to depart. There we go! It's got the right name on it now. Probably should have indicated before I pulled out there, but never mind.
The next stop is Aston Lake.
Can you drive off-road, says Blythe. There isn't really anywhere that you could get off the roads. There's always, you know, barriers to stop you doing that. Like here, we got a wall on one side and a fence on the other side. Watch pronouns, says Cooper. She, her, thank you for asking, Cooper. Much appreciated. Ooh, coming in a bit fast there. Whoopsie-daisy.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, there's so many camera angles. How are you, Saul? Says Stormtrooper. I'm very good, Stormtrooper. How are you doing today? There we go. Cat Perek says cheap hour wheel. Yes, this is a very cheap wheel. The Logitech heavy equipment wheel. Very, very cheap. Very, very entry level. Highly recommend if you want to get your first wheel and you don't want to spend a fortune, because it is very cheap. Thank you for pointing that out. I am planning on upgrading it at some point soon, but I've had it for nearly 3 years now and it's served me very well.
What?
Atlas's mind says you can press space on your keyboard to reset your camera. Ah! Thank you very much, Atlas. Very kind. I appreciate the advice. Oh, Oost said it as well. Thank you very much, Oost, for saying the same, to press space. Danny Taylor says, do you remember me? I do, Danny. How are you doing? It's been a while. But I do recall that username.
Jesus, Governor, what the hell's going on with your driving?
Shut up. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to chat. Sorry, I was just arguing with a passenger. Ooh, that's a bit tight, isn't it? Please don't take that out of context. Did a passenger just talk, says Stormtrooper? Yes, a passenger did just talk. In fact, a passenger just complained. They do that a lot.
What?
Alright. You're a bit short. Oh, whoa, I forgot to shut the doors. Big no-no. Do I still have my jumping spider, says Warren. I certainly do, yes. Oh, you can't see her right now because the tank's just out of frame. But yes, she's still doing very well. I need to feed her, actually. It's been a couple of weeks. That's normal, by the way. I'm not starving her or anything. That's just, she normally eats once every couple of weeks. I've had her for 7 months now. That's incredible. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it has been 7 months since I first got Luna.
Jesus, Governor,
Flipping hell. Is he for real?
Let me take that card off the... No one's even getting on or off here. Look, it didn't need to stop. That lip colour is stunning, says David. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. It's like a nice dark red. Oos says if you come into your bus stop, please put your indicators on, and if you're leaving. That is very true. That is actually... Thank you for pointing that out. I did actually know that. I just keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, I need to use my indicators when I'm stopping and starting. Warren says, and you built her house online? Yes, I did. I built the enclosure live on stream. Is no one getting on here either? Okay, suit yourselves. Yeah, I built her enclosure live on stream back in the day when I first got her. Wait. It does... Do I go... I think I've got to go straight on, because it says only number 9 is supposed to turn left. I think we've got to go straight on. I hope I'm not going the wrong way. I hope I'm not on the... I hope we're not going to the wrong town. Stormtrooper says, I agree, the red looks so great. Thank you, Stormtrooper. Oh, bit of lag there. Sorry about that. Thanks for following, Harvey Reid. Much appreciated. Oh, yep. Okay. There's nothing here. We appear to have reached the end of Yorkshire. This is it. And as someone who lives in Yorkshire, I can vouch for the accuracy of this. There is actually no roads out of Yorkshire. It just ends. And then there's just an expanse of fields in the distance. So I think we were supposed to turn left back there, weren't we? And I think we're going to have to try and do a 3-point turn in this tiny space. And I'm not good at 3-point turns. Mind you, that seemed to go quite well. Okay. So, we're lost, basically. We're lost. I don't know which way I think we took a wrong turn, and now I don't know how we're supposed to get back on track. Can you imagine if you got on a bus one day and the driver just went somewhere that the bus was not supposed to go and then got lost? Because that's basically what's happening right now. See, there's a sign here, and it says the number 9 should turn left, but it doesn't say that the number 8 should turn left. So where am I? Should I just go left anyway? I think I should go that way. All of the other buses are supposed to go that way, so it must be that way. Maybe they just forgot to put the marker for the number 8 on there. I don't know. Oh, handbrake. Nope, not handbrake. What have I done wrong this time? I am pushing the brake pedal whilst changing gears. There we go. See what's... I'm not. I'm staying calm. I'm not going to get annoyed about it. I'm not going to get annoyed about the fact that I cannot move the bus at all. Even though I'm doing it right. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. So that's forwards. Now can we try and go backwards? Okay, my foot is on the brake pedal. And I've switched into reverse gear. Thank you. Don't hit the taxi. Don't hit the hedge. There we go. Okay, now switch into forwards again. I'm doing it up. Thank you. Maybe I'm just trying. Maybe I'm doing it too quickly. Is the problem? Why am I looking down here? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm staying calm. What game, says C5 Tom 7? The game is OMSI 2, and the DLC is Yorkshire Counties 3.0. No wind today. I see the wind turbines are just standing still. Yeah, I think the problem is that I was trying to change gears too quickly. I think it needs to be a slower affair, shall we say. Oh, okay. Thanks for following J Slater 2. Much appreciated. And thanks for following Baseline Queen. Anyone getting off? Nope. I'm going to stop anyway just in case, because maybe someone rang the bell and I didn't hear them. It has been like 20 minutes since the last stop. That's how long it took us to get out of that mess. Okay, no one's getting off. Good. It still says number 9. There's still no number 8. I really do feel like we took a wrong turn ages ago, and we're now on the number 9 route instead of the number 8 route. And I don't think there's really any way that we can correct it. we just gotta kind of go with it now. I am gonna try and flip the handbrake real quick though. There we go. There we go, that's one problem solved at least. Anyone getting off? Nope. Okie dokie. Probably no one's getting off because this is not where the bus is supposed to be. And everyone's like, no. I'm not getting off because my stop is on a different fucking bus route, you idiot. Sorry for swearing. I think first group are going to be getting a few requests for refunds after this journey. Let's put it that way. Is there another bus directly in front of me that I'm about to hit? Yes, there is. Okay. This has not gone well. We're in the wrong place. We're not even supposed to be here. This is... The number 9 stops here. You can see in front of me, that bus there is the number 9. This bus, the number 8, is not supposed to stop here. We have taken the wrong turn and we're on the wrong bus route. I think we may have to cut our losses and start again. So, for our first drive of the day, it hasn't gone too badly, apart from ending up on the wrong bus route. You know, it's been a fun drive all the same, and I've you know, gotten the feel for the controls a bit more, which is good as well. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to start again. So let's say new game. Let's just go back to the bus station again. To Wavesworth Interchange. Thanks for following, by the way, Smith72, Kenzo May, and AV Geek. Very kind of you all. And Bear says, love the Cytec setup. Thank you very much, Bear. I'm very, very happy with my setup. The wheel, as I say, I am planning on upgrading at some point soon, but this side panel, definitely one of the best peripherals that I've ever owned. Very, very happy with the side panel. And obviously I've got all my other stuff as well. I got the Thrustmaster gear shifter, handbrake, ignition key from FS25. It's a bit small, but okay, says Bear. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. I think it's a great wheel for a starter, and obviously when I bought the wheel, I was like just getting started with like sim peripherals and stuff like that. So very good wheel for a starter, but I've had it a few years now, and I think it's about time that I did look into getting an upgrade. But yeah, can't recommend it enough, honestly. Aha! I see a double-decker! Yes, I want that. Okay, Hillswick Park and Ride. And we're currently at Wavesworth College. Okay, can I take over? Thank you. Woo. Okay. So we got a double decker this time. Oh, hang on. Make sure it's in gear. And we're going, apparently, to Hillswick Park and Ride. Oh, thanks for following as well, Bear, by the way. Whoa! Why is the curb so steep? Do you see the size of this curb? Jesus. Mind the gap. Yeah, it's like a train station. Okay, am I supposed to be going straight on? Well, yeah, that's not actually a turn-in, is it? I think I'd probably best leave that clear. She just walked on and didn't pay, says Baseline Quick. Yeah, Sasquatch says free rides for everyone. Yeah, you can do like the ticket management and stuff like that as well, but for now I'm just gonna not bother with that aspect of it because it's a bit involved. But you can actually do like ticket management and, you know, giving people their change and scanning cards and stuff like that. Wait, what route is this again? I forgot. PR1. PR1. And PR1, I need to be in the right-hand lane then. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think there's much chance of me getting into the right-hand lane. God, I didn't realise how bad the traffic was. Okay, I'm gonna pull in. I'm gonna cut in front of this taxi. No, I'm not, because he's not gonna let me. Why is there an alarm going off? No one's gonna let me in, are they? I'll tell you what. Now this is highly against the rules of the road, and you definitely shouldn't do it. But I'm gonna turn right here, even though I'm in the wrong lane, because they're not gonna let me in. So I might as well just cut in front of them. Take your time. Thanks for following, Farmer Joe. Catman Charlie says, alright bro, how you doing, Catman Charlie? I'm going. Okay, no respect. Just drive straight through me, why don't you? Tit. Do I take Oyster card, says Big Chungus. Not in Yorkshire, no. We take Yorkshire card. Is Minecraft coming back soon, says Finley. Yes, I'm still playing Minecraft, don't worry. I'm not sure when the next Minecraft stream's going to be, actually. I'll have to check the calendar. Probably 2 weeks from now. But as I say, I'll have to check the calendar to find out the exact date. Baseline Queen says, I like playing Taxi Simulator on PS5. I didn't know there was a Taxi Simulator. That sounds pretty cool. I'm a big fan of simulators in general, so I'm always willing to check them out. I've got a construction simulator actually that that might be fun to play on stream. A while back, Humble Bundle did a... I'm on the curb there. A while back, Humble Bundle did a simulation bundle, like a load of sim games, for 30 quid or whatever. So I ended up with a few different ones that I haven't properly tried out yet. But it could be cool to try out Construction Simulator on stream. I'm noticing that there's not actually any trams about. I have seen a couple of them. Like when I did a test drive on the map earlier, but I'm noticing that right now there doesn't seem to be any trams. I wonder why. Oh, that says tram only. Whoa, okay. Okay, nearly made a bit of a mistake there. Okay. The same guy just got on the bus twice, but I'll say so no more. Maybe they're twins who wear the same outfit. I don't know.
The next stop is Hillsick Viaduct.
But did she say Hillswick Viaduct? I think she said. Yes, Hillswick Viaduct. Whoa! Sorry I overshot the stop a little bit there, but welcome aboard. I forgot to shut the doors. Again. So this is Hillswick Viaduct, is it? Lovely.
The next stop is Hillsick Park and Ride.
Hillswick Park and Ride. That's where we're going. Tom says, do you have an old Twitch and played RP? RP? I did have a very short-lived Twitch channel back in like 2022. I never played GTA on it though. Oh, someone rang the bell. Mud on road, that sign said. I can't see any. How fast does the bus go, says Warren. I've no idea. I haven't really, like, tried to see how fast I can get it. Okay, park and ride this way. Thanks for following, Graham. I am actually trying to keep to the speed limit, believe it or not. You might not always be able to tell. But I am keeping an eye on the speedometer. What mods are you using? Says Oscar. No mods, just the Yorkshire Counties DLC. It's £20.99. But as a resident of Yorkshire, I had to have it. It's very, very fun. Very accurate. Is it a lorry or a bus? Says Jaden. This is a bus. It's a double-decker, and we're currently heading to the local park and ride. Okay, left here. Oh, this is it. This is Hillswick Park and Ride. Or Hillsick, I think it's pronounced. How fast does it go, says Jaden. I've no idea. The speedometer goes up to 80. But I don't think we're going to get a chance to drive it that fast. Has it been cut off yet, says Jamie. I've no idea what you could possibly be referring to, Jamie. Which stand? Is it this stand or that stand? Does it matter which stand? There we go. End of route. good time for a quick drink. We were late to every stop except the first one. Which, again, quite accurate to real-life buses. So, is that alcohol, says JJ Works? Nope, it's a can of Monster. I never drink alcohol while streaming. I have some professionalism. God, how many people are on here? Is that everybody? Everybody off? Good. Okay. Cancel current timetable. Let's go... PR1. Saturday the 1st. First stop. Where are we? Hillswick. Hillswick Park and Ride 1. Okay. You displaced bus number E28. Okay, right.
Hillswick Park and Ride.
Okay, that's where we are now, so open the doors back up again. PR1. And we're going to... Let me check this again. No, that's... We need the other route. We need the other one. Let me... Sycamore Terminus? Maybe? Why are you beeping now? Atlas says when you finish a route, it automatically puts you on the route back. Ah, I didn't know that. So I think I've messed it up by resetting it like that. Whoops. Let's just go here and see what happens. Okay, well, people are getting on. So it must be doing something right. Thanks for following Barney Bogey 87. Oh, Barney Boogie 87. Thank you very much. Sorry if I read your name wrong there. Thanks for following Chalky. My God. Awesome setup. Thank you very much, Chalky. It's very kind of you. Taken a long time to get my setup to how it is now. Just buying, you know, bit by bit. Never-ending queue, says Phoebe. Yeah, it was quite a queue there. Thanks for following Klein Boyle. I'm really sorry if I read anyone's name wrong. It's just it's on a very small screen that I'm reading from, so I do apologise. Thanks for following Phoebe. What are you playing today, says Dylan. This is OMSI 2, the bus simulator. It's the Yorkshire Counties DLC, and I'm currently driving the... I don't know the name of the bus, but it's a double-decker. I don't know much about buses, I'll be honest. Are you having fun? I certainly am, F1 Professional. Yes, it's a great game. Having a lot of fun with it. A lot more fun than last time I played it, definitely. Now that I actually know what I'm doing, I'm enjoying it a lot more. The first time I played the game, I had no idea how to do anything, and it was very stressful, and I ended up having to cut the stream short because I was starting to rage at it a bit. But this time I'm actually enjoying myself, so... take the corners wide, says Kian. I will try to. I do need to get into the habit of doing that, because I do keep mounting the curb whenever I turn a corner. Wheel, says F1 Professional. This wheel is the Logitech G heavy equipment wheel. It comes as a bundle with the side panel and the brake and accelerate pedals that are below my desk. Sorry about the lag as well, by the way, if there is the occasional spot of lag. Can't be helped, sadly. Well, it can be, but not while I'm streaming. Oh, whoops. Can I call you lady, says Drope? Of course you can, Drope. You may very well. In fact, I'd prefer it if you did. Okay, Hillswick corner. Woo! Sorry about that, everybody. No takers? Okay, suit yourselves. Kian says, proud of you for who you want to be. Thank you very much, Kian. I always appreciate getting comments like that. It's very kind of you to say so. Oh, again, bit of lag there, sorry. Again, no trams though. And I know there are I've seen at least one tram, so I know that they're about. But for some reason there aren't any right now. I echo that too, says Warren. Thank you, Warren. That's very kind of you as well. Ooh, excuse me. Still no one getting off? Okay. I noticed that no one's getting on or off. That might be because I didn't set up the return timetable properly. Although I did just hear a bell, so someone does actually want to get off at the next stop. I wish my buses were that quiet, says Coast Cave Official. Oh, you should have been here earlier, Coast Cave Official. When we did the first route, the passengers just kept getting on at me. Like, they were literally, the passengers were just complaining continuously. These passengers, these are great. These haven't said a word. Oh, whoops. Nearly strayed over to the wrong lane there. Oops. Could you show the kneeling feature at the next stop, says Haseb. I certainly can, yes. I don't know how to do it from my control panel, but there is a button on the actual in-game bus dashboard, so I can lower the bus down at this stop. Okay, I'll what? Ooh, whoops. I'll pause the game for a second when I get to this stop, just because we've got a few comments to read out and a few people following. Okay, so if I press this button, there we go, the bus has gone down. There we go. And then inside, if I press this one, we're back up again. It's not very noticeable. I guess it's more noticeable from inside actually. But we can raise and lower the suspension, obviously, to lower the bus to curb height. Okay, I'm going to pause just for a second because I would like to read out a couple of comments. Kian says, I just realised I wasn't following you. Thank you for following, Kian. Thank you also to Hasib, Coaster Crave Official, and A-Team Gaming. Thank you all very much. Jaden as well, Dan Brown. Thank you all so very much. Very appreciated. Thanks for being here. Let me have a quick drink while we're paused as well. Thank you also to Leeds Electric Bus and Roy Hedges. What's the game called? Says Jaden. The game is OMSI 2, the bus simulator, and the map is Yorkshire Counties 3.0. What can you play it on? It's PC only. It's available on Steam. It's $24.99, and the DLC that I'm using is $20.99. Muramasuka says scrambled eggs or fried eggs. I prefer scrambled eggs. I'm quite a big fan of scrambled eggs. I mean, fried eggs, if I'm having a fry up, obviously fried eggs have got to be a part of it. But if I was just having eggs on their own, I'd go scrambled. Wavesworth College here. Scrambled eggs on toast with ketchup, says HBomb128. I'm not the biggest ketchup fan, to be honest. But a nice bit of scrambled egg on toast, definitely. That's right up my street. Oh, someone wants to get off. Left turn here when the lights change. Where's the stuff from? Like the steering wheel? The steering wheel, side panel and pedals are from Logitech. The gear shifter here is from Thrustmaster. This ignition key is from the collector's edition of Farming Simulator 25, and this handbrake is from eBay. Oh, and the beacon as well, that's from the collector's edition of FS22. Phoebe says, in the mirror it looks like no one's sitting down, they insist on standing. It's actually just because the bus is chock full. At least downstairs. There's plenty of seats upstairs, but I don't think anyone's been upstairs to have a look. So that's why they're all stood up downstairs. Thanks for following, Callum. Oh, I think this is... Yeah, this is the bus station. So this is the end of the journey. We've actually done a successful round trip from the bus station to the park and ride and all the way back again. Would you believe it? Ooh, whoops. No, stop mounting the curb. So now everyone's going to get off. Might take a while. What game is it? Oh. Never mind, they all despawned. Oh no, they are still getting off. Is that it? I mean, this is the end of the line. This is the last stop. You've got to get off. This is the end of the line, right? It says all depot-bound services alight here. Wavesworth alight only. Like, this is... Am I wrong? Is this not the end of the line? Why are they not getting off? I guess we'll keep driving then. Maybe it's not the end of the line. Let's just keep driving. What game is it? Says Alpha UTV. Alpha UFV, sorry. This is OMSI 2. And this is the Yorkshire Counties DLC. Whoops, we're in a hedge. Maybe... Oh, maybe that's the end of the line then. Maybe there's one more stop. But I don't understand why there'd be a stop here and then another stop at the same bus station. This has probably got something to do with me not setting the route correctly earlier. I wouldn't be surprised. Wait. Which way am I supposed to be going now? PR1, there. Okay, so is this the end of the line? Maybe. Hopefully. Nope, no one's getting off. Well, this is it. This is the end of the line. I'm not driving anymore, so if you're not getting off, then you can stay on the bus all night. This is the end of the line. This is the bus station. Then nobody's getting off. Why is nobody getting off? Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that drive. Let's start a fresh one, shall we? There we go. What's that board next to you? Says Jackson Kane. That's my Patreon board. These wonderful people here support me on Patreon. Thank you very much, Kate, Sophie, Jess, and Daniel, as always. If you want to check out my Patreon, there's a link in my bio. It only costs £1 a month, and you get access to lots of behind-the-scenes content, as well as your name on this board. Paul DPV1 says US would cook you. Fortunately, Paul, I've never set foot in the US, and I don't intend to, so... Okay, let's take the 83A this time. Wadesworth Bus Interchange. Am I live tomorrow, says Jackson? No, next live stream is going to be Train Simulator on Saturday. And I'm going to play a bit of Rolling Line as well on Saturday. I want to start doing like a little bit more variety. So it is going to be Train Sim Saturday, but I'm not just going to be playing Train Sim. I'm going to play a bit of Rolling Line as well. But more on that when we come to it. Oh, I haven't taken it over, that's why. There we go. What does this mean? Have I done something wrong again? There's a tram. See, I told you there were trams. Look, there's a tram there. I mean, it doesn't help me right now. Turn the bus on. Good thinking, Jackson. Ooh, if I can get the keys off the hook. Do I have to hold down the pedal while I start it?
Fire system pressure okay.
See, this is the problem that I was having earlier. Put the bus in neutral. Okay, we're in neutral. Aha! We're still not moving, though. The engine's revving now. But the bus doesn't appear to be going anywhere. Nope, the handbrake was already off. Let me try switching to neutral and then back up again. There we go. And we're off. I might not be the fastest, but I'll get there in the end. You got to bear in mind as well that I haven't been playing this game for very long, so it's going to take me a while to really get the hang of it. E-Tooth100 NMC says N. I could not honestly tell you. I know next to nothing about buses. Buses are not really one of my interests, you know, so I'm not very knowledgeable about buses at all. You could probably tell. Okay, we need to be turning this way because we are the 83A. Is that a haptic wheel, says Jake? No, this wheel does not have any force feedback. Archie says, why did you buy the game if you don't like buses? I never said I don't like buses. I said I don't know much about buses. The reason that I bought the game is because I just like driving games in general. Ooh. Even if the thing that I'm driving is not something that I'm into, as it were. Do you like Farming Sim, says Jackson Kane. I certainly do like Farming Sim. Oh, doors first, then the handbrake. There we go. So as I mentioned earlier, I do actually have the ignition key here from the collector's edition of Farming Sim 25. And I also play Farming Sim on stream on Fridays, not this Friday, but I do play Farming
The
Sim
next stop
on
is
stream.
Wavesworth Carriageway.
And I've even got a multiplayer server, so if you want to join me for Farming Sim, join the Discord in my bio, and there's instructions there on how you can join the Farming Simulator 25 multiplayer server. No one. No one. Shut the doors first. We're driving a different route, by the way, this time. We're driving the 83A.
The next stop is Hillsick Lane.
Amazon delivery specialists. I like it. Is there force feedback, says George? Not on this wheel, no. Like I say, it's very cheap entry-level wheel. Nothing fancy like force feedback or anything like that. I am planning on upgrading it as soon as I've got the budget for it. But as a starting wheel, you know, as a first wheel, it's very good. I was going to upgrade it last year, if you recall. If you were watching me last year, I was planning on upgrading my wheel, but then I ended up upgrading my PC instead. So I can't afford to do the wheel just yet. Thanks for following Marilyn Holt and Martin Edwards and Luke. Thank you all very much. George says, I did mean in the game itself, but thanks. Ah, no. Nothing like that. As far as I'm aware. But I don't know, because even if it did, I wouldn't know, because my wheel wouldn't support it. So you're asking the wrong person, to be honest. Did that taxi say Appalachia? It's a long way for a taxi to go from Yorkshire. Sorry, shouldn't be taking my hands off the wheel to adjust my hair. Okay, 83A. Left. There's a tram! Yay! Always nice to see them out and about. Okay, Hillsick Lane, here we are. Nobody. Why is nobody getting on or off? I don't know. What wheel do you want, says Jackson. The wheel that I'm planning on upgrading to is the... I just ran a red light. Whoops. Well, it's too late now. The wheel that I'm planning on upgrading to is the Thrustmaster TH248. Like I say, I've already got the Thrustmaster gear shifter, and it's very, very good quality. So Thrustmaster is definitely a brand that I trust. I've heard great things about their wheels, and specifically with the T248 and the T128 wheels, you can buy a conversion kit for them to swap out a few of the parts. So you can have it set up as a racing wheel or as a trucking wheel. Whereas obviously this wheel is designed specifically for heavy vehicles like buses, tractors, trucks. It'd be nice to have one that I could turn into a racing wheel if I wanted to play any racing games. So that's why I've got my eye on the T40, the T248 specifically. Okay, no one wants to get off. I'm just going to drive past this stop.
The next stop is Norburn Road.
There isn't a single person on this bus. I just want to point out there are no passengers on the bus at all right now. I think I've probably done something wrong again, because nobody's gotten on or off in this entire journey. And yet the announcer still seems to be keeping track of the stops, so I must be on the correct route and everything like that. It's a mystery. Do you like Forza, says Jackson? Not really, to be honest with you, Jackson. I'm not actually that big on racing games, to be honest. Which, you know, you might be thinking, well, why do you want a wheel that you can use for racing games if you don't play racing games? I'd like to get more into racing games. But I want to have a proper wheel to be able to do that. So I'm not into Forza at the minute. I'm not into any racing games really at the minute. But once I've got a better wheel, I'd like to try out more racing games. Am I supposed to... See, right, okay, I'm a little bit confused, because that sign said turn left, but I don't know if it meant turn left, or turn this way, which is also left. So I may have ballsed it up again. Wait till the lights change, little shit. Okay, the bus stop icon isn't showing up this time, so I feel like I might have done it wrong. What's the game, says Junior? The game is OMSI 2, and the DLC is Yorkshire Counties 3.0. Why is this bollard not going down? Hello? Thank you. I don't know why you wanted me to get that close before it started moving, but... thanks for following, Junior, and it's OG. Very kind of you both. Okay, let's try this again, because I think I know where I went wrong. Ooh. Sorry, I'm looking at chat and trying to drive at the same time. Never a good idea. Is that on PC, says Flonny Bun. Yes, it is on Steam. I think you can probably buy it off Steam as well, but I've got the Steam version. Thanks for following my best friend 145677 and Life with SAV. Thank you very much. What's it called? Says article Fem. The game is OMSI 2. That's OMSI 2. Like the number 2. Okay, no one wants to get on or off here, so let's just keep going. Okay, so I think the mistake that I made is I was supposed to go that way. So we're going to try that now. Thanks for following Farming Sim Guy 8. What other games do you play, says Jackson. Sorry about the lag there. So the other games that I play on stream, I play obviously this game, as well as Euro Truck Simulator, Farming Simulator, and Train Simulator. I also play Minecraft, Factorio, and at the minute I'm in the middle of Alien Isolation, but I think there's only going to be one more episode of that because we're nearly at the end of the game. But other games come and go as well. Like I say, I try to mix it up and make sure that I'm not just playing the same games all the time. But yeah, at the minute, that's my current rota. Minecraft, Euro Truck, OMSI, Factorio, Farming Sim, Train Sim, and Alien Isolation.
The next stop is Hillswood Depot.
Hillswood Depot? Okay, we did not pick up or drop off a single passenger anywhere on this journey. And I don't think we're about to start now. No. No one. No one. I must have done something wrong, because no one's getting on or off. Maybe I didn't set the route properly, or whatever else. But for whatever reason...
Hillswood Common.
It's a group call. Okay guys, so due to the RTC and subsequent fatality, all Service 83A mobiles are to terminate at Westfield Police Headquarters. You will go down to Westfield Roundabout and U-turn back to the police station to resume your services away from the interchange. Please, when you're standing at the police station, please can you turn off your engines to avoid the complaints from the residents, as we are getting quite a few of those. To confirm, all 83A mobiles, you are now terminated at Westfield Police Headquarters. Any questions, please contact me at the garage on a one-to-one. Many thanks. Peace out.
Okay, so we just had a message from the depot. Apparently the bus is now terminating at the police station instead of its usual endpoint. It's a good job I was listening, because I could have missed that entire message. Thanks for following, Lexi Marshall. Very kind of you.
The next stop is Redwood Station.
Why is my indicator on? I mean, it doesn't really matter where the bus terminates, because there's nobody on it. Nobody is on the bus. It's completely empty. Something's gone very wrong. Bruno says, I started a Minecraft world with my mates yesterday. Nice one, Bruno. I've actually just started a new server with my friends recently, a modded server. It's been up for a couple of weeks now. Have you got text-to-speech on? Don't want to distract you while you're driving, says Magello81. I don't have text-to-speech on, no, but don't worry about distracting me. My driving's so bad it doesn't really matter whether I'm distracted or not. So, feel free. What's the game? The game is OMSI 2. You only have to ask once. Oh, is this a railway crossing? Like an actual railway crossing. Huh. Didn't even know that was there. I did and was ignored. Well, you didn't. You asked 4 times. Can I be a mod, please? Says Lexi. I'm not. I don't need any more mods at the minute, Lexi. Thank you for the offer. But I've already got a few mods to keep an eye on things for me. Thank you again for the offer, though. Thanks for following Alfie.
The next stop is Smithy Lane.
And Kelly Sogo. Thank you very much. Thank you, by the way, Blaney B, for the TikToks.
Please respond. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a diversion put out due to a fatality. Please, can we stick to the diversion posted? I've said it twice already now. It's been going on since this morning. Please, can we stop having buses go down there? You are terminating at the police station, turning round and roundabout, back to the police station to continue your journey onwards. Please, ladies and gentlemen, remember, you are on diversion, so please stick to it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Peace out.
Just got another message from the depot there. He didn't sound very pleased. We have to terminate at the police station and then turn around and come back. We have to remember that. Life with SAV says, I'm asking you a question and you're ignoring me. Is it coming through? If you're asking a question and I'm not seeing it, it's most likely that the question is being automatically flagged by TikTok and removed. Certain keywords and comments will automatically be flagged for obvious reasons. If you want to, reword the question, go ahead. But if I see the question on the stream, I will read it out. If I haven't read it out, it's probably because it hasn't actually appeared in my chat, because it's been automatically filtered out. Kelly Sogo says, is that actually a depot person speaking or pre-recorded? I'm not sure how it works, to be honest. I think that it's got to be pre-recorded. There must be like 3 or 4 different possible diversions, and it'll just randomly pick one to apply to the route or something like that. How come the steering's laggy, says Addy. It's just because it's a very old and very cheap wheel. I am looking at getting the wheel upgraded quite soon.
The next stop is
It does have its
Westfield
problems.
Close.
It doesn't actually affect the in-game drive. It's only like the physical appearance of the in-game wheel. It looks like it's like wobbling about. It doesn't actually affect the drive or anything like that. So it doesn't make the game unplayable. Okay, still no one getting on or off. Jackson Kane says, am I playing any other games today? Not today. Not on stream. Just this game for today. Bruno says, I got 40 diamonds yesterday in Minecraft. Nice one, Bruno. Well done. What wheel is it? This is the Logitech G heavy equipment wheel. Got it as a bundle with the side panel and pedals. And Addy says, do you play Euro Truck and American Truck? I do play Euro Truck Simulator, not American Truck Simulator. I'm not really interested in American trucks. I'm more into European trucking, but I'm a big fan of Euro Truck Simulator, and I do play it on stream, and I will be playing it next Tuesday if you'd like to join me live for that. There's still no passengers, so I might as well just keep going. Oh no, wait, this is the police headquarters. I've got to stop here. I've got to stop here because this is where we're supposed to terminate. Okay, so I think what he said was we have to terminate at the headquarters, then go down to the roundabout, go around, and come back. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks for following NVK2908, by the way. So we go down to the roundabout, all the way around it and come back the same way. Thanks for following That London Bus Enthusiast. Much appreciated. Yeah, it says there, look, U-turn. There we go. Thanks for following Johnny Finnegan. Aha! Are people actually going to get on? Are we actually going to get some passengers? Oh. Oh, it's the end of the route, that's why. Well, it's okay. We'll let them on anyway, because we're going to do the route back as well.
What?
Hello!
Hello, mate.
Thank God, I drove all the way here and not a single person got on or off. Now we've finally got some passengers. Thanks for following, by the way, Alessio. That London Bus Enthusiast says, what's the estimated price for all the gear? I'm not actually sure what the current price tag is. I'm actually planning a video very soon to do a sort of price breakdown. If you check out my pinned video... That was unnecessary. If you check out the second pinned video on my profile, about 5 months ago I did a price breakdown of my entire setup. It came out to about £1,300. That's including the computer, monitors, all the peripherals, and everything. But as I say, that video is a bit outdated. There are a few things that I have bought since then. So I am planning on doing an updated version of that video. But it gives you a rough idea of how much I sort of spent on my setup. But to give you an idea of some individual items, obviously the steering wheel, side panel and pedals, they were £230 as a bundle. The gear shifter here was £60. This came with the collector's edition of Farming Sim 25, which was also £60. The handbrake was £30. I think that's everything that you can see. My PC itself, my current PC, was £1,012. And then obviously there's monitors and keyboard and mouse, headphones, controllers, microphone, webcam. It does add up, you know, but it soon adds up when you think about how many bits and pieces you need to get a complete setup, you know. And like I say, if you check out that pinned video, it is a bit outdated, but it should give you a rough idea of how much it all costs. But I will be doing a more up-to-date version very soon. It was supposed to be this month, but I don't know if it's going to be ready in time to go up this month.
Guys, what the hell's going on with your driving?
Whoops.
The next stop is Redwood
Where the hell
Station.
did you learn to drive?
Flipping
Shut up.
hell. Is he for real?
They're having a go at me again. It's worth the price though, says Warren. It definitely is worth the price, yes. I don't regret any of the purchases I've made for the for my setup. Max says, I swear that steering wheel has like 10 degrees of play. It does, it does. This steering wheel has such a huge dead zone. Partly because it's a cheap wheel in the first place, partly because I've had it for 3 years, and partly because every time I sit down at my desk I elbow it. So it's been quite badly worn out over the years as well. So yes, the wheel does have quite a lot of give in it. And that's just what happens when you have a steering wheel for 3 years and you keep bumping it and, you know, using it a lot. It's just worn out. But like I say, the wheel's going to be the next thing that I upgrade, because last year I upgraded my PC, and I upgraded one of my monitors. This year, and I upgraded my webcam as well. This year, the steering wheel is like quite high priority for being replaced. Is it on Roblox, says Alex. This is not Roblox, no. This is OMSI, the bus simulator. And this is the Yorkshire Counties DLC. No worries, Alex. Oh wait, there's a stop here. Didn't even realise. And I think someone wants to get off. There you go. Don't thank me, will you? Thanks for following Octuple Chip.
The next stop is...
Oh, I've still got my indicator on.
It's a group call. Okay, guys, so due to the RTC and subsequent fatality, all service 83A mobiles are to terminate at Westfield Police Headquarters. You will go down to Westfield Roundabout.
I've already had this message. We're on our way back. Okay, ignore the announcer guy. He's already told us this. Why is your wheel so sensitive, says Lewis. As I explained earlier, Lewis, let me just wait till this guy stops talking. Okay, as I was saying earlier, the reason that the wheel is so temperamental is just because it's a cheap wheel, and I've had it for a long time, and it's been worn out quite a lot. What game is that, says Jake? This is OMSI, OMSI 2, and the DLC is Yorkshire Counties. And like I say, you'll notice when I turn the wheel, even just a tiny bit, it does that thing where the in-game wheel glitches out. But it doesn't actually affect the drive quality or anything, it's just a visual thing. Did you have to pay for your bus, says Jaden? No, it's not really a bus management kind of game. You don't have to like pay for the bus or manage petrol and upkeep and maintenance and stuff like that. You're just the driver. You know, you just go. Well, not just the driver, but like, you know, it's not a management game. It's purely a driving game.
Good day, driver.
A good day.
Right, kid.
All right, okay.
Morning, sweetie.
Now then, lad, how's it going?
Okay, well, some nice passengers at last. They actually said nice. They said nice. They actually said nice things. Thanks for following CEO of
The next stop is
something.
Hillswick Depot.
I'm not going to read the whole thing out because it's quite a long name, but thank you very much.
You cannot be serious, man. That's a bad driver.
Hello, mate.
Excuse me?
Morning, sweetie.
That guy didn't sound like he was from Yorkshire. Sounded like an American tourist.
The next stop is Hillswick Corner.
Hillswick Corner. Good. I think I I might call it a day after this drive, because we're coming up to 5 o'clock. We've been playing for about 2 hours. I think it's you know, a decent stopping point for the stream. It's been a pretty good stream today as well, I've got to say. We done quite well today. A lot of views, a lot of new followers, a lot of interaction, you know, a lot of nice comments, which I always like. So thank you everyone for making today's stream such a pleasant one. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What map is it? Says Gory Shop. The map is Yorkshire Counties 3.0. It's $20.99 on Steam. Good map. Really great map. Like I say, as someone who lives in Yorkshire and grew up in Yorkshire, you know, lived in Yorkshire all my life, it's really great to be able to drive in a place that feels so familiar. Love your hair, says Lucy Lomas. Thank you very much, Lucy. I'm sorry I read your name as Lucas a minute ago. It's because it was Lucy Lomas, and I accidentally mushed them up. But thank you very much. Where did you buy the handbrake from, says Charlie Williams. To be perfectly honest with you, Charlie Williams, I bought the handbrake on eBay, and it came in an unbranded box. So I have no idea who makes them or where you can pick them up from. I just happened to come across one on eBay for cheap and bought it. So I'm sorry, I can't direct you to the seller. Thanks for following, by the way, Lucy. That's very kind of you. I've got to say, I know I said it earlier, but I just want to say again. This is only the second time that I've played this game on stream. But compared to the first stream, this has been incredible. The first time I played this game on stream, I had no idea what I was doing. I was getting really stressed out. I ended up ending the stream early because I just didn't have a clue and it was really frustrating. But today, I've really had a lot of fun today. It's been so much more relaxed. The comments have been so much nicer. It's been a really friendly stream. I'm really enjoying the game, which I did not expect that I'd enjoy the game this much after what happened in the last time I streamed it. I've had a wonderful time. I've just got to say thank you very much, everyone, for making this a really great stream. And then there's It's What You Know 25, who says, Seek God. Well, don't worry, It's What You Seek 25. That comment is not going to upset me. It's not going to sour what has been a very great stream overall. But thank you anyway. Where are you from? Says Seyhan. I am from Doncaster in South Yorkshire. Well, originally from Harrogate in North Yorkshire. No one's getting on or off. Okay. What are you playing? Says Virtual Farmer Dad. I am playing OMSI 2. And this is the Yorkshire Counties DLC.
The next stop is Gilsick Lane.
Lucy says, I have a question if you don't mind me asking. Go ahead, Lucy. Ask away. Not far from me. I'm from Sheffield, says Lee. Nice one, Lee. Love Sheffield. Great city. Great place to visit. And obviously, it's only 10 minutes on the train from Doncaster. No one. Doors first, then handbrake. I am from the UK, says Seyhan. Cool, cool. I think most of my viewers, to be honest, are from the UK. Occasionally I'll get viewers from, well, all around the world. It's always nice to hear from viewers outside the UK. And if you are watching from outside the UK, do let me know where you are watching from. But most of my viewers are in the UK.
Wavesworth trackside.
Lucy says, how do I come out to my parents when they're homophobic? That's quite a heavy question, Lucy, and I've got to be perfectly honest with you, it's not really a question that I can answer. I've been very lucky in my transition. My parents have always been very open and accepting people, you know, and I knew when I came out to them, I sort of already knew that they were going to take it quite well. I genuinely don't know what it's like to be in that situation where, you know, you have people around you who might not take it so well.
Oh, hello.
So I genuinely don't really have any advice that I can offer you in that scenario. I'm sorry. I know that's not the answer that you were hoping for, and I'm very sorry that I can't give you a better answer than that. But like I say, I don't think there's really any advice that I can give because in my personal circumstances, I've not had to deal with that kind of thing. I've dealt with plenty of homophobia and transphobia. Don't get me wrong, but not from my family.
Stop is Wavesworth shops.
So again, sorry that I can't really give you any better advice than
fun
that.
park here or something, dude? Man, that's a wild drive.
Seyhan says, I'm originally from Bulgaria. Cool. So you live in the UK now, but you're originally from Bulgaria. That's cool.
Flipping out. Is he for real?
Virtual Farmer says, don't be offended if I call you mate. I call everyone mate, just force a habit. That's fine, Virtual Farmer, don't worry. I say mate to everyone, really. I know some people can be a little bit upset by it, but generally speaking, I call most people mate anyway, so... Seyhan says, I've lived in the UK for the past 7 years. Nice. Oh, still got my indicator on. Whoops. Am I waiting for a tram or something? Oh, this is the bus station. This is the end of the route. Nice. When the lights change. What's the game? Says MV1. The game is OMSI 2, and the DLC is Yorkshire Counties 3.0. Okay, hard left.
Maybe you should stick with scale electrics, mate.
Shut up. I was upset earlier that I didn't have any passengers. Now that I've finally got some passengers, all they do is complain.
Hey, lads, I could do better myself.
Shut up! Get off. We're here now. Get the fuck off my bus. Sorry for swearing. Get off. All of you, get off. Don't come back. Arseholes. What wheel, says Lucas? The wheel is the Logitech G heavy equipment wheel. Okay, right, I noticed some of them are... how disrespectful. You have the audacity to complain about my driving, and then as soon as you get off, you walk straight through the bus. Well, thank you very much. Some people. Some people. That is the end, though. How do I go back to the depot? Does anyone know? If anyone knows, anyone more knowledgeable in OMSI than me, how do I, like, set the bus to return to depot? While people are letting me know about that. Thank you very much, Tommy Boot, for following. Thanks, Benjo, for following as well. Lucas says, that explains why it's tilted. I need to tilt my G920. Yeah, it's already got a tilt built into it. Because it's designed for heavy equipment. Whereas the G920 is a racing wheel, I believe, right? Whereas this one's designed specifically for, like, buses, tractors, trucks, that kind of thing. Okay. Let me try... change it to not in service. There we go. That's it. And then we'll go... How do I... I mean, I could just drive it back to the depot. The problem is I'm not actually sure how to get there. Let's try it. Let's try and go back to the depot. Under our own steam, as it were. Thanks for following, by the way, Seyhen and Joshua Pavey. Very kind of you both. Yeah, so we'll head back to the depot, and then I'll probably end the stream there. We've been going just over 2 hours. Not a bad length for a stream. I don't think I'm gonna keep going until 6 o'clock tonight. But I have had, as I say, a lot of fun with this game. A lot more fun than I was expecting after the last time I played it. But I've had a great time. It's a great game. I'm looking forward to playing some more of it. But I don't think there's much more that I can do today. So we'll get back to the depot, and then we'll wrap up the stream there. Any second. Take your time. Off we go. So the 83A just happens to go past the depot anyway, so if we just follow the 83's route, but don't stop anywhere. What type of PS do you have, says Seihan? I have a PS1, and that's it. I don't play on PlayStation. I do have a PS1, which I have a few games for, because it was my first console and I love the PS1. But I don't currently play on PlayStation, I've got a PC. If you want specs, my current PC has an Intel i5 11400F CPU, GTX 2070 8GB GPU and 32GB RAM. Thanks for following UTG, and thank you for following Jamie Lee Soul. Much appreciated. I think we're going a bit fast. Slow it down a little bit, shall we? What time are you live till? We're actually not going to be live for much longer. Oh, that bus is glitched out a bit. I'm just driving back to the bus depot now. We've been alive for about 2 hours now. So I am going to be wrapping things up quite soon. Another 10 minutes or so, I'd say. And then the next live stream is going to be Train Simulator on Saturday. And I'm also going to play a little bit of Rolling Line on Saturday as well. So it should be good fun. I've gotten a few new bits for Train Sim as well since the last time I streamed it. So it'd be nice to show you some of the new stuff that I've got. Do one stream for 7 hours, says Seihan. Whoops, sorry about that. There's a big pop-up on my TV screen. Yeah, do one stream for 7 hours. My longest stream actually is 5 hours. That's my record so far. I have done a 5-hour stream before. But 7 hours I don't think is likely to happen anytime soon. I normally try to keep my streams to 3 hours or less. Sometimes they go a bit over, sometimes they're 3.5 hours, sometimes they're 2.5, but I always aim for around about the 3-hour mark. Okay, so this is the bus depot, right? Ooh, wrong control there. There we go. Drivers ensure no passengers on board. There are no passengers on board. And we are at the bus depot. What bus simulator are you on? We are playing OMSI 2. And the DLC is Yorkshire Counties 3.0. Sayan says, I did one stream for 2 days straight. Damn. I couldn't imagine streaming for that long, honestly. Wait, we don't need to wash the bus. Let's not stop there. Okay, turn right on final depot run. Okay. So can I just park in any of these bays? Stop here to register last stop, then proceed to parking location. Whoa, why am I... There we go. Okay, does it matter which bay we park in? I think we could just park anywhere. Let's go to A3. Nice little setup you got there. Thank you very much. Like I say, it's taken me quite a while to get it to this stage, but I'm very happy with it. There we go. Nope, off. Off. The key doesn't quite... There we go. The key doesn't quite map properly to this game, unfortunately. It's a new peripheral, so obviously it doesn't quite work as I would like it to. But that is where we're going to end it for today. We are back at the bus depot. So we've done 3 different drives today. All of them have been absolutely fantastic. Again, I've got to say, compared to the last time I played this game... this has been great. This has been really great. Before we finish, let me go to my chat view. Hold on a second. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I'm blue. I won't be blue for long. There we go. Now I'm no longer blue. And let's get a bit of music, shall we? There we go. Okay. So that is where I'm going to end it for today. What's that game? Says Carol. The game is OMSI 2. That was OMSI 2, and that was the Yorkshire Counties DLC. But as I say, that is actually where we're going to end this stream for today. So thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time. I've really enjoyed it. I have enjoyed playing this game a lot more than I did last time. I've had a fantastic drive. You know, great conversations in the chat today. Thank you everyone who's joined and left such wonderful comments. Had a great time. Got a lot of new followers, which is always appreciated. So thank you everyone very much for making this a really incredible live stream. I've had a lot of fun today. Ipswich Town 100 says, can you tell me the stuff you have, please, as I want to buy it? As I was saying earlier, Ipswich Town 100, if you check out my bio on TikTok, you check out my profile on TikTok, the second pinned video is a complete price breakdown of all of my gear. So if you want to find out how much all of my items cost in my setup, all the information is in that pinned video. The only thing that isn't in that video, because I didn't have it at the time that I made the video, is the gear shifter here, which was £70, and the handbrake here, which was £30. Oh, and also the ignition key here, which was £60, came with the collector's edition of Farming Simulator 25. But everything else here, it's all in the pinned video. The wheel, the microphone, monitors, PC, the desk, the chair, headphones, webcam, everything. Literally everything apart from these three things here are included in that video. So if you want to find out how much everything cost, check out that video. Thanks for following, by the way, Ipswich Town 100. But yes, that is where I'm going to end today, so thank you all once again so very much for joining. The next live stream is going to be Train Simulator on Saturday, so please do come along on Saturday and join me for that. And then after that, there's going to be Euro Truck on Tuesday and Farming Sim on Friday, so lots of simulators coming up in the next week. So we played Bus Simulator today, we're going to play Train Simulator on Saturday, Truck Simulator on Tuesday, and Farming Simulator next Friday. But that's it, I'm going to end it there. So thank you all so very much for joining me. I will see you on Saturday. If you've enjoyed the stream but you haven't already followed, then please do. And if you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube, then please consider subscribing. If you want to check out more of my stuff, then obviously there's plenty of stuff for you to watch on YouTube and TikTok. If you'd like to support me financially, then please consider checking out my Patreon, like these wonderful people. Thank you very much, Kate, Sophie, Jess, and Daniel, for supporting me over there. It only costs £1 a month. And you get access to behind-the-scenes content from my videos as well, so do consider checking that out. And what else? Oh, last but not least, join the Discord as well, and then you can talk to me. That's going to be everything. I'm going to end it there. Thank you very, very much, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.